My Jungian analyst says that a part of my heart is dead, and this hurts me. I conjure a colorless sky, and this calms me until I look out the window where a blue curtain hangs spherical from the firmament. Why am I still scared of demons and loud noises, of my reflection in the mirror? Why am I every age at once, each part of my body frozen in a different time? Baby face, grandma hands, toddler butt, teeny tits. I didn't know that my mother had 36 DDs when I sat alone in the waiting room, popping reams of bubble wrap while a radiation machine zapped her breasts. That year I was 6 and loved dolls with the selfless desire, the way dogs love humans, unconditionally and without interiority, the way I loved my mother, unconditionally and without interiority. She tried to lose me, but each time I found her. 1 second I was fingering the hairy back of a peach, and the next she was gone, the cloud of her absence a ghostly imprint between the jars of soy sauce and peanut oil, the branded void into which my heart would drop when I realized she was gone. Each time I was ready to end my little life, to follow her into whatever darkness of her condemnation. The first time I heard my mother called a psychopath was like a hit of cocaine, a flash of white, a reel of film where every character from every life I've ever lived rushes back into the brain, packing the red carpet of memory's ballroom into which I emerge, a debutante, twirling down the coiled staircase with the garish ceremony of childbirth. "Hello, here I am," I say, my teeth smeared with the lurid pink lipstick of 1985. I was born in November, a Valentine's baby, Scorpio monstrosity, Chinese finger trap, overweight firstborn, hirsute mandarin, small-mouthed delicacy, Hunan princess, sentient bratz doll, boba dowager, purebred power bottom, moon-faced cowgirl, doomed to cheat, doomed to lie, doomed to steal, doomed to die. I think I'm in love again with the only man who ever loved me. He was named for a saint, first of the apostles. I couldn't imagine ever loving him again, but suddenly I found God, and in him I saw something old, something new, something borrowed, something. Once, under a bright blue sky, she left me. I counted gummy bears in the clouds, sang Disney songs to myself, until the white stitch screeched and pulled apart, begat a bloodied black dome pulsing. I cried to the trees, but they couldn't help me, so I sang to the trees, but they couldn't hear me, the straps of the car seat sustaining my little body like the tubes of a ventilator. Does something remain ill-fated if it has already met its fate? Does the sickness abandon course, or does it live on like a phantom limb, atmospheric, like a virus on a ghost ship, where immortality is less a paradise than a human zoo? Again I wake up as if there were no possibility of dying. Again I scroll through political news in bed, open my email where still shelved beneath his name in GChat are his final words, "I can't sleep." Again I dress myself, feed myself, carve sex appeal into my face, so that when a beautiful man looks at me, my skull floods with the histrionic strings of Vivaldi like a drug. Yet, still I'm afraid of looking behind me. Still I'm afraid of closing my eyes. Still I'm afraid of the past, present, and future, but she was always there 100 times. I was ready to die 1,000 times. Each time she saved me, a baker's dozen million times. An angel, ghostlit fantasy, appearing in the final dark. La Sagra. We learned the word for holiday. We went around the room, each naming one. I said Chinese New Year. Someone said Halloween. Then someone said hay rides at the pumpkin patch, and I imagined myself on the back of a truck at dusk, a little drunk and laughing, knocking into the side of the wagon as it swung around bales of hay. Gold filaments in the sky like rain. Who is a small child at my side? I look at her, intently, because she looks like me, then at the man next to her, whom I no longer know. Moonlight binds our hands in a straight line from heaven to earth. Someone says Thanksgiving.